the employees was able to eat on the clock. I mean, well, we was paying for our food on the clock and eating afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, so I worked lunch and I ordered me some food. This day Michelle worked, but the first day Michelle worked,
Well, now, of course, now, you know Michelle been gone a while, so. But go ahead.
I didn't know she. Yeah. I came in, I clocked in the first day. I worked with her during the Christmas holidays. She told me to go in the freeze up in here and ask the lady what she needed me to do. So it was the wipe down shelves.
Okay.
Okay, I did it. I stayed in there and did whatever
Yeah.
they needed me to do. See, I don't have a problem with working. I love to work. You know what I'm saying? And I love my job. So whenever I left up out of there, I ordered me some lunch. Michelle told me that I couldn't eat no lunch because I had just clocked. I paid for it before I clocked out. So it was a problem. Me and her, she yelled at me. And I told her, you know, she didn't have to yell at me. So she wrote me up. She wrote me up. When I came back to work, John, this was like during the New Year's. Tanya came to me and she told me, don't worry about the write-up. Because John just came back and they were trying to get it situated where they changing everything. Where you had the clock in, I mean, you got the
Okay.
clock out and then pay for your food and then you could eat when you're off.
I'm gonna pause you right there so you don't get too
Yeah,
confused. Let me
yeah.
pause you. We weren't changing anything. We were putting clarification out. So continue.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so, but before then, we were eating.
Okay. Well, hold on. What is the rule that y'all have now?
The rule is what's in the contract. 30 minutes before, 30 minutes after. Everybody knows the rule. She didn't know the rule. We've had multiple problems with people not knowing the rule,
Rule, okay.
and they finally get the rule. So
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
can
cause
But
continue.
the rule, not only
We
did
don't
I
want to beat
not,
the dead horse on the meal. That's
not
been taken
only,
care of.
yes, not only did I not know,
yeah,
evidently
well,
everybody,
Like, again,
everybody
we
else.
took care of that. We put it out. So
Okay.
continue.
Okay, so the write-up was, I don't know what the write-up was. She just told me not to worry about it.
The right was never sent to the office. So continue.
Okay, so now the problem is during the holidays, I was working the dining room. I came in for lunch and dinner. Lunch they had like I was the third person in the dining room. When I came in evenings, I worked by myself, but not with Mr. Chuck and Mr. Mike. They always had someone to help me. It was always, but when I worked with Tanya and Mr. Steve out there and I did the dining room, they was telling me to spot mop everything. I'm not used to spot mopping. I work. When they told me that, I told them, no, I'm going to keep doing, I'm going to go ahead and finish what I'm doing.
Well,
Let her finish. Let her finish. Because you ain't got time. Let her
Yeah,
finish.
okay, so I went ahead and did what I was doing, you know, because they was telling me that. So I didn't know, I was trained. I was trained the right way because the lady that trained me, she didn't leave out nothing. You know, she was like, well, this is a cut you could do, but you want to do it the right way. So basically, I'm already knowing they gonna check behind me. So I do my job. I do what I'm supposed to do. Now it then got to the point where I got sick and I missed some days. Then my car broke down and I started being late. Okay. I have the person that I have that I'm working with every morning is late. I don't understand why it's a difference on employees. Whenever I'm late, it's a problem. When they're late, it's not a problem. Okay. So we have a list of extra work that we have to do.
okay.
John came in, John worked a week by himself. He seen we wasn't busy one day. Mind you, I had already been working for Tanya for like 2 weeks. She was over here. I had just moved to mornings from evenings. The 2 weeks that I worked for her, everything that was normal. The same person who been doing the extra work, been doing it. But when John came and worked that week, he said to us, ladies, we're not busy. Y'all can go do extra work. That was the first time I ever knew anything about doing extra work. Because the whole time that I've been on morning shift, the person that I work with, Miss Carrie, she the only one been doing the extra work.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you know, not to cut you off, you know they gonna want you to, for the money you make, they want you doing something.
Exactly. And I don't have a problem
Okay.
with it. I don't have a problem with it. But all employees are the same. You see what I'm saying? I went in one day doing dinner and nothing but trays, no guests, no students, nobody was out there. Tanya's daughter was standing out there at the ice cream machine with her hands in her pocket, and the tables hadn't been, the tables was empty. I'm the only one that was going out.
This is during the holidays?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Bryant, I'm gonna interview you for a second, because I know you got another meeting you gotta go to. The reason I called you down here
Yeah, because I'm about
is
to
because,
get
yeah,
that
the
part.
reason I called you down here is because she called the office, which we're gonna talk about protocol first of all, which I've already told her about protocol, and we need to get that straightened out, number one. Number one, you know what protocol is.
Yeah.
So, she called the office saying she wanted to meet with the project manager.
Right.
Of course, I didn't know anything about this because the office called me.
Right.
Hey, she's calling the office saying she wanted to meet with the project manager. Has she talked to you yet? No, she has not. Talked to me before on something else. So this is a new issue. So first of all, protocol. Everything goes through the facility manager. Period, point blank. Everything.
Yeah.
There's an issue, you get with a new,
Gotta
if you don't
start
like
with
him, good to go, get somebody else. But it has to be straightened out through me, number one. Number two, because I know Mr. Bryan is busy, we need to get to the meat of the matter. You called up there stating harassment. So let's talk about harassment and nothing else. Because everything you just got to talking about, I'm pretty sure Mr. Bryan will agree, is talking about work. You're talking about work and you're talking about past stuff. So
Now I'm
let's get to the let's get to harassment. Stick with harassment.
Okay, well, a week ago, everybody realized, they, I guess, came to the conclusion that we supposed to be sharing the extra work.
Okay, one more thing, and I promise I'm gonna shut up. Anytime you're in a meeting, he knows I'm only gonna intervene when I need to stop you and get you on the right path. Don't talk about we, don't talk about them, don't talk about you. Stick to specifically you.
Okay,
you. So let's stick with you and your harassment.
Okay, so yesterday, Tanya said,
So yesterday.
we was standing out there and I was cleaning the bathrooms and she was saying something needed to be, she gave us, I ended up finding out that the list of what we do is in the drawer, on the door where the condiments is in the dining room.
Okay.
So I go, since I found out it was there, and that was just last week. All this week I've been going there to see what we got to do. So yesterday she came and she was like, she said she wasn't talking to me, she was talking to the employee that works with me. And she said, see, that's why I just need one person to do this and one person to bust. And I said to her, if I would have known this 5 months ago, I would have been doing it. I would have been doing it. You know, it's like everything, and then she didn't want to hear it, but she brought it back up. And then I say, just like I said in the meeting, I didn't know nothing about no extra work. They was just letting one person do all the extra work. Meaning, I'm in a dining room, all my shift busting tables while the other one just walking around talking and doing extra work. And today, I get ready to clock out. I tell her I'm leaving. She said to me, hold up. She took me in the bathroom and told me that it's the humidity outside is keeping the floors wet. This Monday, this week, today she noticed it yesterday, she said. When we went in there today, wasn't no floor wet. You see what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's harassment. I mean, maybe y'all don't see it like that or whatever, but I feel like it's harassment.
So let me ask you
The
this,
Christmas-
just in case, like you just said, maybe we don't see it, whatever. Just in case, let's get to this point, because this is very, very important. You need to really, really understand what I'm about to say. What do you think gonna happen when you go to the project manager?
I mean,
Is he gonna
I
hear
don't know.
anything different? Is he gonna hear anything different than myself and the lead union guys gonna hear?
Sir, I can't answer that.
Okay, good to go.
I can't answer
Mr.
that.
Brown, I'll let you handle it. I'm gonna sit over and be quiet.
Okay,
Go ahead.
and so everything, Airman, I stopped the inspector the day that all the trays was on the table and her daughter was out there, and I asked the inspector, was she in charge of the dining room too? And she said, she asked me why. And I told her, I said, it's one person out here in all these trays and they just standing behind the iceberg.
Well, you're really not supposed to have that kind of conversation with the inspector.
Yes, well, probably not, but it was packed out there
Yeah,
and the
I know.
tables were, like, for
It's been better
instance,
to go get the manager, you know.
yes, but like, for instance, the tables be packed.
Yeah.
I clean all the tables and the students are still sitting there. The other students, I know it's not my business, but that I work out there. I work out there, and if I see it's an issue out there, I try to come to the head people and let them know, you know. But
So did you let him know?
yes, I have. Yes, I have.
And what was done?
Yeah.
You came and checked, and I guess they got up.
Okay, continue.
I don't,
Continue.
but I have told Tanya, and she tells me that that's for the people inspecting people. They can't say anything to
Well, no.
the students.
No.
Well, we're not supposed to. And number one. Number two,
It'd be better for him
why,
than
why,
Tom.
why, I mean,
Because, John, one thing about it, I don't complain about my work. I love to work.
I'm gonna tell you right
Yes.
now, all I've heard for the last 15, 20 minutes is you complaining about work.
Really?
Really.
And I feel like that too. But I'm gonna
Just tell me what I heard.
And that's why I didn't really, I know I got a new protocol, chain of command as I would call,
Mhm.
and I do try to follow that. But when I see that I'm not getting anywhere.
Well, all I'm saying is, what I'm really saying is, I haven't heard any harassment. I haven't heard.
Yeah.
I haven't heard any
You're not
harassment.
gonna
You're wasting our
say-
time.
Well, we done had this, and I'm.
Where's the harassment? This is the head union guy. Where's the harassment?
Every time I'm trying to do something, she told me yesterday that I was watching TV. She came in here one day and told John that I wasn't working. She went out there and I wasn't working.
No, that's not true.
What did she
Because
say?
she's an assistant manager, she ain't got to come tell me you ain't working.
No,
just
she
handle
didn't
it.
tell you we was in here, and she made that comment when we was in here. She said she wasn't working.
So if she sees you not working, if she perceives you not working, she's
Okay.
gonna do her job.
That's right. Right?
So
right.
what's the problem?
I mean, she never came and said nothing to me about it. That's the problem. If don't call me out in here when you ain't come say something to me out there. She said yesterday I was watching TV. I ain't studying the TV. You see what I'm saying? If you feel like I'm not working or I'm watching TV, you write me up from being 2 minutes, 3 minutes late. Why you ain't complain about my work if my work ethic is if I'm not doing it? You
So,
see?
my question, did John talk to you and say anything about what Tanya said to you?
No. And she's all, this morning when she came up in there, someone said, why is she always
Mr.
doing-
Bryant, so you hear it directly from me. My assistant manager's job is to direct them. I'm gonna say it. So you hear it and it's on. She's not the only one on camera. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Their job is to direct employees.
Yeah.
Their job is not every time I direct another employee to let you know, hey, you're not the only one being talked to. I'm talking to that employee too. It's also not their job to say, okay, I know somebody else is late, but I'm gonna tell you, hey, I'm getting them too.
Yeah.
That's not their job.
Yeah.
You don't know what we do with different employees. If you feel that you're being picked on for whatever reason, maybe you just need to do your job, show up on time, do what somebody tells you, and move on.
And I've been doing that.
No,
and
apparently not, because you're
yes,
saying people
and
are
I've
harassing
been
you.
listen. I've been doing
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna
The
type
thing-
this up,
The
'cause I know you gotta
thing
go.
is, we had it's guests out there in the dining room. The Mardi Gras tree. She came
Now
and she
fucking
looked
know.
at the Mardi Gras tree and she was like, "Oh, that tree is so ghetto." You know what I'm saying?
And that was harassing you?
No, it wasn't harassing me.
So
but
please,
still,
can you please stick with this guy's busy.
Right.
Oh,
We're
well,
talking about the harassment of you.
well,
that's just
I
her.
mean-
That's just her opinion. That'd be no different.
that's
than,
yeah.
You know, I mean, we all entitled.
We're
to
here
opinion.
for the harassment of Miss L'Oreal
Well,
Wiggins, which is
okay.
what I'm getting ready to write up. And you've
Okay.
been here since 9:30, and we haven't got to that point yet.
Okay, well, still, I'm through with it. I just want to know that I didn't did my chain of command by coming to you and coming to John.
Well,
And
here's the
I let
thing.
Someone,
What's next, Mr. Bryant?
Really, to be honest, nothing you said is harassment.
okay.
So
mean,
there is no you
it's-
can call the office now and
It's
say I
along
want to
the
talk.
line of feelings, sort of.
Exactly, and it's
You know,
not
that-
me
that you
because
feel a certain way, and maybe
just like I
you know,
came
but
in
it's
here
no
and
harassment.
said, just like I came in here and said, I fear for my job. Okay, now
Well,
where-
but
how-
now you gotta give me an example of how you feel for your job. I can give you examples, but then I'd be leading.
Well, I'm going to give you an example. Hey, Mr. Lewis brought me in the office and said I'm going to be fired. Mr. Lewis, who's the facility manager that hires and fires people? That's
Right.
my job.
Right.
I don't think I once said you're getting ready to get fired.
Right.
Not once.
No.
So how are you in fear for your job if I'm the only person that can hire and fire you, which I've said. I have said that. So with that, I'm going to turn this recorder off. I'm not even upset.